Welcome to the show. How's everybody doing tonight on a Thursday, ladies and gentlemen? We are ready to get this show underway here tonight on a Thursday. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this puppy going. We got a bunch of news today. We are loaded. We got some NFL news, some NBA news, some wrestling news. Let's get going here tonight. So we got more claims. You know, the Philadelphia Eagles claim running back Trey Sermon from the San Francisco. So he's going to be pretty much filling in that final spot for the Eagles that they let go yesterday with in the trade with Jalen Reagor. And then the Saints, man, after trading their safety a few days ago, now their other safety, Marcus May, got arrested for, I guess, something with a gun or something. Let's see. Here's the article. Safety Marcus Maya arrested this morning for aggravated assault with a firearm. So like a gun. Pendejo face, man. So Saints secondary, some questions right now with the trading to the Eagles, and then the other one going into jail. Jesus Christ. Russell Wilson, man, got an extension, man. 5 years, $245 million. I believe $165 million are guaranteed. He becomes the highest paid quarterback, I believe, just behind Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers is going to be making $50 million a year. Wilson's going to be making $49 million a year. And I believe, so they're also doing the other 2 years. So right now he was signed through 2024. And now with this, he's signed until 29. So he'll be signed for them for a while, man. Russell Wilson, man. We'll see how much he has left in the tank. He looks pretty damn good. You know, outside of breaking his finger, he's never gotten hurt. So we'll see, man. Russell Wilson committing to the Denver Broncos for the next 7 years with this new deal, man. Congratulations to Russell Wilson. Now Lamar Jackson, man. You gotta wonder how much money he's gonna want. Lamar Jackson, man. But yeah, man, pretty damn interesting. And I believe there's more chicken nuggets about that trade over here. Let's see here. So these are the highest paid quarterbacks right now. Aaron Rodgers, $50 million. Wilson, $49 million. Kyler Murray, $46 million. Deshaun Watson, $46 million. Patrick Mahomes, $45 million. Josh Allen, $43 million. And Derek Carr at $40 million. Those are the highest paid quarterbacks annually right now. So those are the highest paid quarterbacks, man. Like I said, I believe $165 million are guaranteed of the $245 million. So congratulations to Russell Westbrook, man. Russell Wilson, I beg you pardon. Russell Wilson. And man, Jesus Christ, what the hell happened here? O.J. Howard, who seemed like he got released by the Buffalo Bills and was about to sign with the Bengals, out of nowhere ended up signing with the Texans? How does that work? Who the fuck would want to... When you have a chance to play with the Bengals, with Joey Burrow and freaking Chase... what's his name? Jamir Chase? And all those boys, the fucking AFC champions, you're going to go play with the Texans? With David Mills? We don't even know if David Mills is a fucking franchise quarterback. This makes me scratch my ass. I don't even have any hemorrhoids. Why the hell would O.J. Howard do this? Like, to offer more money, I guess. I don't think they offer too much money. But Jesus Christ, man, pendejo face, man. More releases. The New York Football Giants release linebacker Blake Martinez. Martin. Let's see here. More stuff. Damn, this sucks, man. Harold Landry III tore his ACL from the Tennessee Titans, man. He's out for the season. Jesus Christ, man. This freaking sucks, man. And now there's reports coming out that the fucking, the mascot from the fucking, I guess in the final preseason game over the weekend, the freaking Baltimore Ravens mascot broke his leg and is not going to be able to perform this season. Pendejo face, man, for the Baltimore Ravens mascot, man. That was embarrassing, man. Jesus Christ, pendejo face. So yeah, we got more stuff here. Let's see, Let's see here, more stuff. More stuff on Harold Landry III. Had 12 sacks last year, man. And now it's up for the season. Huge loss for the Tennessee Titans, man. Losing their defensive lineman, Harold Landry, man. Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ, man. The Dolphins name Tua Tagovailoa a captain. So obviously that's normal, right? All the starting quarterbacks usually get named captains. Let's see here. Sam Darnold has been placed on injured reserve for 4 to 6 weeks with a high ankle sprain. All right, so Sam Darnold, man, yeah, who knows if he's ever gonna play again for the Panthers? We'll see what the hell happens with Mr. Sam Darnold, man. Jesus Christ. Bears plays wide receiver Neil Harry on injured reserve as well. Okay. Let's see here more stuff. Josh Gordon ends up going to Tennessee officially. He will be on the practice squad though. We'll see before he gets suspended. Do they even suspend? I don't think they're allowing players now to smoke marijuana, I believe, right? They don't suspend them anymore. Hopefully, not. Otherwise, he'll go get suspended again. And Josh Rosen's going to go to the Browns. Yeah, Josh Rosen, man. What a disappointed man. Disappointing Josh Rosen, man. I thought he was going to be really good, honestly. Let's see here, more stuff. Let's see here. No, I think that's about it. I think that's about it, ladies and gentlemen, from the NFL. Let's move over to the National Basketball Association, where we did get some freaking breaking news. Jesus Christ, ladies and gentlemen. I couldn't believe it, man. I was actually outside playing basketball myself. I was pulling up, man, from 30 feet. I'm the fucking fat version of Steph Curry. And all of a sudden, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. I'm like, what the hell is happening? And it is Agent Wisnowski reporting that the Cleveland Cavaliers had acquired Donovan Mitchell. What? I beg your pardon? Jesus Christ, ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't believe it, man. So the trade ended up being freaking Utah is sending Donovan Mitchell to the Cleveland Cavaliers in exchange for Larry Markkanen, who I think he stinks. He sucked with both Cleveland and Chicago. Ochir Abui, I don't know who the fuck that is, and Colin Saxton, who missed all of last season, and 3 first-round picks. So that's pretty damn good, man, for the freaking Cleveland Cavaliers, man. Pretty damn good, if you ask me, man. Not bad at all, man. Pretty damn good, man. Now you're gonna have Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Jared Jack, Kevin Love, Curtis LeVert. Woo! They are loaded up there in Cleveland. Jesus Christ, man. And here's more stuff about it. Cleveland General Manager Koby Altman circled back to Utah General Manager Justin Sanic on Tuesday, and the two teams reassembled in a deal that had been discussed in the previous weeks. Sources tell ESPN New York deadline to do a trade on Monday night, opening the door for Cleveland to secure. Yeah, supposedly there's reports that the freaking Knicks back in July had freaking offer fucking they've offered back in July the freaking Knicks made a trade for Donovan Mitchell offer, in which they offer RJ Barrett, Obi Toppin, Mitchell Robinson, and 3 first-round picks, and Utah didn't accept it. Maybe it was because Utah had just traded Rudy Gobert to Minnesota for 5 first-rounders, so they wanted more. And then when they realized they were not going to get more, that's when they went with Cleveland. Ah, man, Pendejo face. Why didn't the Knicks, like... But then when they went back to talking on Monday, they put the deadline. How come they didn't take... This is a better offer. RJ Barrett, Obi Toppin, and Mitchell Robinson, and 3 first-rounders? It's better than what the fuck they got for... What did they got fucking, let me see again. They got freaking, They got freaking Larry Macrin, who stinks, or Chira Chuja, who knows fuck that, and Colin Saxton. I'd rather have R.J. Barrett and Mitchell Robinson and Obayi Toppin than these guys. Honestly, man. You still get the first round picks. Pendejo face, but I don't know. Jesus Christ, man. I don't know. A lot of people are saying it might not be true. That they're not saying that Wojciech, Adrian Wojnarowski, what is his name? Adrian Wojnarowski. They're not saying that he's lying. They're saying that that somebody that's telling him his information is lying. Because yeah, no way, man. That's a much better trade than the whatever Cleveland ended up giving, man. Honestly, it is. It really is. So we'll see what the hell happens, man. And also, they're saying Utah is now looking to also trade the role players. Bojan Bogdanovic, who's a fantastic three-point shooter. Jordan Clarkson, who can arguably one of the best bench players out of there. And Mike Conley, Timmy! Mike Conley sucks ass, honestly, man. He's kind of washed up. But I wouldn't mind Boban Bogdanovic or Jordan Clarkson. I wouldn't mind those two at all, man, honestly. Honestly, would not mind those two guys at all, man. Jesus Christ, man. Those guys, like I said, one of the best bench guys off the bench in Jordan Clarkson and a very good three-pointer in Boban Bogdanovic. So, yeah, man, I would love to get one of those guys. And Saxton actually is signing in a signing trade. He's agreed to 4 years, $72 million contract in the signing trade that he will be with the Utah Jazz. So Colin Saxton gets 4 years, $72 million to join the Utah Jazz. Congratulations to him. So that's about it for that for the NBA, man. That huge bomb here today on a Thursday. But yeah, who knows if that report is true that back in July the Knicks offered R.J. Barrett, Obayi Toppin, and Mitchell Robinson in 3 first-rounders and they didn't take it. Like I said, the only thing I can think of is that because they had just traded Rudy Gobert from Minnesota for 5 first-rounders, they were thinking they wanted more from Mitchell. But like I said, why wouldn't you go back and accept that offer here in, what are we, September? Instead of taking the Cleveland one. Colin Saxton was hurt a bunch last year. Larry Macrin's a fucking bust in my opinion. And the other guy, I don't even know who the fuck that is. And you still get the first-round picks. The 3 first-rounders. I don't know what the hell the Utah Jazz are thinking. Danny Ainge and the Utah Jazz. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to baseball here tonight on a Thursday. White Sox beat Royals 7-1. Mariners beat Tigers 7-0. Nationals beat Athletics 7-5. Mets beat Dodgers 5-3. Zach Greinke pitched versus Chris Bassett. In the beginning, man, fucking shaky start for Clayton Kershaw, man, walking the first run. But then they got their head out of their ass, man. They scored 2 runs in the second inning, made it 2-1. Then Lindor hit a double, tied it 2-2. And then another Ruff hit a sacrifice fly, 3-2. Mets took the lead. Then the Mets really exploded after the 6th inning, man. Nemo hit a double, drove in another run, 4-2 Mets. Marte had a single, 5-2. Then in the 8th inning, Justin Turner hit a sacrifice, scored another. The final score was 5-3. But the Mets really took off after that 6th inning, man. They really did, man. Kershaw, 5 innings. Like I said, once the bullpen came in for fucking for the Dodgers, it went to the shithole for the Dodgers when the damn bullpen came in, man. I don't know about this Dodgers team, man. I don't know if they're as good as the Braves or the Mets. I don't know about this Dodgers team, man. We'll see. But I think it's possible the Braves and the Mets are better this year, honestly. We'll see. Orioles beat the Guardians 3-0. Red Sox beat the Rangers 9-8. Braves beat the Rockies 3-0. And Diamondbacks beat the Brewers 5-0. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go into the damn wrestling. And then we'll call it a night here tonight on Thursday. On a Thursday. So they're saying Bobby Fish is asking for his release. What the fuck happened? I just lost my article. They're saying Bobby Fish asked for his release. And now, look, I'm scratching my ass and I don't even have Androids because I'm like, So Bobby Fish, they're saying that he's been kind of kissing Triple H's ass for the last few weeks, saying he would go to war for Triple H. And maybe is it possible that that was the tampering going on, that Triple H was having discussions with Bobby Fish because his contract was about to expire? Is that where the tampering goes in, man? Some people, I thought it was Adam Cole. So Chris Jericho hinted on Twitter it was him. It might have been Bobby Fish because maybe he told him, "Hey, I don't plan on re-signing it. My contract's about to expire." And maybe that was the whole tampering going on, that he was discussing with Triple H and Bobby Fish were talking about a potential WWE comeback. It could have been that, man. Like I said, Valentine Dream arrested. I guess he's still in jail. He hasn't even been I don't know. He's still in jail. I guess I don't know about Valentine Dream. I guess Matt Riddle's getting criticized. I guess Matt Riddle and Shitstain Nakamura and some other guys because I guess they trained or they worked out this week with a wrestler, I believe, from Ring of Honor who I don't know what he did. I kind of don't. He committed a crime and he got released by Ring of Honor, and they were kind of critiquing Shinsuke Nakamura and Riddle Matt Riddle for working out with him and posting on social media because this guy gets committed a crime and he got released by Ring of Honor. I guess this was before Ring of Honor got sold to AEW. I have no idea. But let's Tony Khan gave actually this is pretty cool. I guess he did a hold on. Damn, did I lose the article? I wish I could just print everything out, but it's too much paper being wasted. I literally have to just go look at my history. Let me see if I can find it over here, man. Okay, I think I have. Okay, let's see here. Guys, bear with me here. I gotta. So supposedly, they're saying that not only Bobby Fish wants to leave AEW and his contract expire, but there's some talks that among other stars have also asked for their release in AEW. One of them being Aleister Black. Nowadays in AEW being Malachi Black. If I'm not mistaken, I don't watch Ring of what's his name, Rampage, but I think didn't the House of Black lose to Dark Order in the Trios tournament? Pendejo face for Tony Khan. Why would you do that? Why would you fucking have how the fuck do you have Ring of Honor, who are fucking jobbers, beat the House of Black, Brody King, Aleister Black, Malachi, and Buddy Matthews? That's terrible, man. I would also want my release if I was Malachi. Honestly, man. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to see if I can fucking find the fucking the Tony Khan media shit. Let's see, I can't fucking find it. Okay, I found it. Okay, so Tony Khan had a freaking press conference today, and I guess a bunch of people were in it. Sean Rossap, JD from NY, who's a very big wrestling YouTuber. They were on the press call, and so they asked Tony Khan a bunch of questions, and he pretty much said one of the things he said that he thinks that now with Rampage, with the wrestlers all being healthy, CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, Kenny Omega, hopefully soon Adam Cole. He thinks that they're going to be able to stack up Rampage better now and get it better views. He said we were having to use the few wrestlers we had available on Dynamite, and that's why Rampage was being very shitty. But now that everybody's starting to come back from injury, I'm going to be able to stack up Rampage with better stars now. So that's what they said. They said expect Rampage, now that a lot of wrestlers are healthy again, to get better matches, Rampage. Let's see here, more stuff. They asked him about the CM Punk and Moxley storyline. Tony Khan believes that they build more interest and intrigue with the Punk Moxley TV match. It created a week of people loudly wondering what was going on, and it was ratings success for them. Of course, that was the whole fucking idea, I think, of it, man. Boosting up the ratings to get it to 1 million. Honestly, I think that was the whole part of it, man. He said the original plan for Forbidden Door was going to be CM Punk and FTR versus Ospreay and Asha Open, but due to injuries, that had to be postponed. And then he got killed for this on Twitter. Tony Khan says he strongly disagrees with the criticism of Thunder Rosa versus CM Punk's promo time for their title situation. He says if we're speaking honestly, an 8-minute promo with CM Punk is going to draw more than an 8-minute promo with Thunder Rosa. So pretty much saying that CM Punk is a bigger star than Thunder Rosa, which is true, but pretty much throwing Thunder Rosa under the bus, calling her a fucking jobber. He got fucking killed for that on Twitter all day long, man. Let's see any more good. They asked him about a potential feud between Eddie Kingston and Sammy Guevara due to their real legit life feud. He said, I don't know yet, we'll see, but it does sometimes make for the best storytelling when you have two guys that have a legit real life feud. So we'll see, I'll definitely be open to it. Let's see here. Alright, and then the last thing he said was that they asked him about a potential Forbidden Door with WWE, and he said actually when Vince McMahon retired, I was more open to it, but now being what happened with the way they treated me, I'm like, what the fuck? I guess he's referring to the tampering thing. I don't know, man. I don't feel really comfortable about it. I don't know if WWE wants to do that because they would give them. They're obviously more popular than AEW. They would give them fucking free promotion. I don't think WWE's gonna want to do that, a Forbidden Door show, but we'll see what happens. All right, Dynamite recap. It opens up with Jon Moxley pretty much, saying, CM Punk, man, so much for being a 60-minute man. I definitely had another 57 minutes in me because he beat him in 3 minutes. Even the crowd was kind of cheering Jon Moxley. I thought they were going to boo him because they were in CM Punk's hometown of Chicago. And then he just leaves a contract out there, and he's like, whoever wants this, here it is. Somebody sign it, and it's going to face me for the world title at All Out. And you think everybody's going to fucking wrong from the backstage and get the contract. No, just some pendejo producer got it, who's supposedly CM Punk's personal trainer. You would think everybody's going to run down for the fucking contract. No, and then pretty much CM Punk comes out a few minutes later, and he pretty much kind of, what is this? He pretty much, he's depressed, he's kind of doubting himself, like, I don't know, man, I guess they're saying it's a mental thing, that he's not hurt, it was more of a mental thing. He's like, I'm 100%, I just have to believe it. And he's just kind of doubting himself. So back out comes the producer, whatever. I'm like, no, CM Punk, my name is whatever the fuck his name was. And he's like, I've been training CM Punk for many years. And as part as I am in my career, I am even more part of his career because I helped him along the way. And he slaps him like a fucking bitch. And he kind of makes him get back in it. Like, Jon Moxley, you can't do nothing to me. I'm a Chicago. And he goes in the crowd and starts high-fiving everybody. Signs the contract and high-fives the crowd. Look, this was, I think, this story could have been told, but they needed more time. And I know because CM Punk getting hurt, and then having the rush of All Out being, coming up here in September. But it would have been nice if you would have had at least a month to do this, where CM Punk comes back after the injury, he supposedly gets hurt, then he takes a few weeks off, then comes back and announces retirement, or wants to announce retirement, and then this guy comes and remotivates him again, right? And then it's like, more weeks are passing, maybe 4 to 6 weeks, and it's making it more believable. Oh yeah, he's obviously, he has more time to get healthy as well. It would have had more time to, cook, to bake. They're rushing it, man. They're rushing it. like I said, a lot of it had to do. They just wanted the fucking rating boost to get to 1 million last week. But whatever, you know, a lot of people are hoping for a heel turn. You know, maybe he'll either cheat to win the title or he'll lose and he'll go off, like he'll go on a, like he'll have a meltdown because he'll lose. So we'll see. I don't know. He might just win clean. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So let's talk about the rest of the show. We pretty much had the first match was Bryan Danielson versus Jake Hager with both William Regal and Chris Jericho on commentating. You know, pretty damn good match, I guess. Both former WWE stars. Bryan Danielson wins. After the match, Jericho comes out. He wants to attack him. And then along comes Christian Costanoli. What's his name? Claudio Costanoli, Antonio Cesaro, and Wheeler Yuta. And then it leads to Jericho grabbing a chair and he wants to hit Bryan Danielson. And Daniel Garcia comes out and doesn't let him hit him with the chair. And then Jericho gets all pissed. And then Bryan Danielson ends up hitting him with the what is it called? The Claymore kick, I guess, whatever it's called. And so you know, we're gonna get Jericho versus Bryan Danielson and All Out, and maybe Daniel Garcia is gonna join the Blackpool England Combat Club. We'll see. Well, it was good, I guess. And then we have a bunch of jobbers, the wingman in the ring, and out comes Morrissey, and he beats the shit out of all of them. And then Stokely comes out and he gives him his card. And then Tony Schiavone's like interviewing him, and they kind of almost like get into a fist fight, fucking Tony Schiavone and Stokely. It was kind of funny. But you know, whatever. Let's see here. Then we have a women's match: Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter versus Rebel Arukashida and Toni Storm. Britt Baker got pinned here, man. Freaking Britt Baker got pinned. A lot of people are thinking now that she's going to win the Fatal 4-Way match at All Out because she got pinned here. We'll see, man. It gets announced it's going to be Kip Sabian versus the Bastard Pac for the Atlantic title. Nobody gives a shit about that title at All Out, you know, whatever. Miro cuts a promo on the House of Black. I don't know if anybody gives a shit about that either. Let's see here, more stuff. Chris Jericho does an interview with Christian and Jungle Boy. Oh man, you know, this was obviously after what happened on Monday with Seth Rollins and Matt Riddle. It was kind of shitty, right? You know, the biggest part was Jungle Boy told him this Sunday you're not fighting Jungle Boy, you're fighting Jack Perry, which I believe is your name, and I am not going to wrestle you. I'm going to fight you. So, you know, whatever. You know, obviously, compared to what happened with Rollins and Riddle, not much there. Whatever. Then we get a tag team match, Wardlow and FTR versus Ring Jones. I don't even know who these fucking guys were. FTR and Wardlow won. You know, whatever. Then we get another Fatal 4-Way match, Dante Morton and Toro Blanco, Rush, Wheeler Yuta, and William Regal. You know, whatever. Wheeler Yuta gets the pin. And then we fucking get the main event, man. We get the freaking main event. And we get the Elite versus the United Empire, man. By far the best match of the night, man. By far, man. And I'll say this, Kenny Omega looked a lot healthier. You know, when he came back about 2 weeks ago, he looked kind of slow. So it might be a mental thing for Kenny Omega. He still looks a little bit big, you know, kind of fat. You know, he's got all the bandage around his body. But it might be a little bit of a mental thing. He seemed to move a lot better this week. Great match, man. At the end there, Kenny Omega gets the pin. Hitting the one wing angel. Great win, man. One win angel, whatever the fuck it's called, the finisher. And then, you know, Ospreay, you know, is just sitting there. He kind of like when John Cena lost to The Rock at WrestleMania, just sitting there all sad at the ramp. But he pretty much tweeted today that he's done with AEW for the moment. So a lot of people are asking for that Kenny Omega Will Ospreay match. who knows, man? For now, I guess he said he's going back to New Japan. Will Ospreay. A lot of people are saying maybe in January for the Thunderdome. Oh man, but I don't want it to be in fucking Japan because Saturday night we can't watch it on TV here. Hopefully, maybe they'll do another Forbidden Door or something, and that should fucking headline the Forbidden Door. If they ever do another Forbidden Door with New Japan, that should fucking be the main event: Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega. I would think that eventually Will Ospreay is gonna go either for the AEW or possibly WWE whenever his New Japan contract is. But we'll see. You know. Some people did kind of say on Twitter that, AEW was like 1 million the first hour, and then towards the end it was only like 700,000 people. Kind of pretty trying to say that, that match wasn't as good as people think. I thought it was a great match. But, those guys, all of those guys are not WWE guys, right? They're New Japan guys, the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, obviously Will Ospreay. I can see maybe some people we don't know these guys, fuck this, but I thought it was a great match. Kenny Omega's been in AEW for 3 years now, same thing with the Young Bucks. People should know by now who the fuck they are. But yeah, they did show that on some fucking stat on Twitter that the first hour was over 1 million, and then by the time the main event happened, only 700,000, which is not that bad. It's only you still have about 75% of the audience still watched it. But yeah, I think a lot of people, that first hour was heavily carried by CM Punk and Jon Moxley. They literally did 3 promos in the first hour and 15 minutes. 3 promos. Jon Moxley came out first, then CM Punk came out, and then Jon Moxley came out again. So they definitely got carried heavily by the first hour by Jon Moxley and CM Punk. But it was better than last week. There was a lot of stuff in there that, fuck this. But that first time, like I said, got carried a lot by Jon Moxley and CM Punk, so I enjoyed it. I even enjoyed that, the whole thing with the Combat Black Point and Combat Club and the Jericho Appreciation Society. The match between Jake Hager and Chris Jericho, and then what happened afterwards with Daniel Garcia and Jericho and Bryan Danielson. Obviously, I enjoyed the final match, the main event. I thought it was a better show than last week. I still think, the story they're trying to tell with Moxley and CM Punk would have made even a little bit more sense if, like I said, they would have had more time. If this would have maybe kind of, AEW can't really do this because they only have 4 pay-per-views, but maybe kind of what Riddle and Rollins did, which is, maybe postpone it, from SummerSlam until Clash of the Castle. I don't think, but because it's in Chicago, I don't think Tony Khan wanted to do that. But they could have been where it might have made, and also I think the next pay-per-view is until November. It's a little bit hard for AEW to do it because, WWE has the luxury of doing that because they have a pay-per-view every month where AEW doesn't. So, yeah, but I think if it would have been WWE, maybe the Triple H would have been like, let's actually do this at next month's pay-per-view. Let's let this storyline bake a little bit more. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all to say. Until next time, I'm like a light. Thank you.